Oh, that wants to mess with me already? I haven't even started going live and TikTok wants to be funny. What's up, everybody? Welcome back. We are here once again. I don't want that over there. All right. We are here once again with the midweek burnout from Factory 11. It is their ARCA series. We got a little bit of a racetrack swap. We went from Lime Rock to Watkins Glen. This is going to be a wild one here tonight. Right now, Landon Moody at the top of the charts. And I'll tell you what, the newcomer, Asher Hansen, we see him over on Wood a lot. He has rolled himself up into the number 2 spot. He is picking up the pace here tonight, trying to hound Landon Moody for a win. Keith Hackney in third, Mark Thrash fourth, Hunter Hollenbeck in that number 5 position. Lots of cars out on the track here tonight. Looks like we are going to have 23 cars looking to do battle here tonight at Watkins Glen, my home NASCAR track. I don't know why TikTok is having so many issues right now. Come on, TikTok, do better than that. All right. So we are just about done with practice, about 30 seconds left, and we're going to roll into qualifying. We are going to have a heat race. It'll be just one heat race here tonight. I'm going to stop the TikTok and reboot it. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm going to stop it, reboot it. All right, I'm rebooting the TikTok. For some reason, it wanted to. Oh, that is not what I wanted. All right, so let's see. What am I going to do? I got to do. Yeah, we're just going to go live. We're going to try this again over on TikTok as we get into qualified. Here tonight, 23 cars. How many will sit on the track here tonight? We're going to see a few guys go off. We're going to see a lot of incident points. It is going to be a wild one here tonight, guys. You don't want to miss this one. My CPU is pretty happy right now, so I can't complain about that. We're going to go ahead. I got to move this over here. Sorry, guys. Hopefully, TikTok decides to cooperate here tonight. If not, make sure you guys go follow me on my other channels. Oh, I got to go pull up the chat too. Man, I am getting the F in the chat here tonight on myself. These guys got to go out on qualifying anyway. I got to go pull up my chat for all the channels real quick so that it all shows up on OBS. You know, I got to figure out a key for fucking TikTok. That would fix my whole problem when I stream. All right, we're going to go ahead and pull that back up to full stream. You got a win tonight? Nice, Fire. I got some wins tonight, too, over there. As we are on with LJ Jason Parker Jr. in the number 38. He's a newcomer here tonight. Tagging along with Hollenbeck. Landon Moody out on the track. This is the one to watch here tonight. He should be putting down that quick time in the number 84 machine. Landon Moody is definitely the one to beat here tonight. He is so good at this track, but I'll tell you what, the number 1 of Asher Hansen, he is definitely picking up the pace in that number 1 machine. We got to see if we can get him a paint scheme. Asher needs a paint scheme. He needs a couple of them. You wrecked your teammate? That's unfortunate. Hey, it's Dega. It happens. It happens at Dega. So Asher out on the track. There's Hackney's out on the track. That's another one to watch here tonight in that number 69 machine. Hopefully his eyes aren't looking too red like that. Mark Thrash out there in the Mustang. He's yeah, it is ARCA. It is ARCA. He's got a fast one here tonight. And Hollenbeck, he was 5th quickest on the charts, but it looks like he goes ahead and bails out. Looks like Landon Moody got an off track. No big deal coming to his warm-up, but he's got to keep it on the track here tonight. He does not want to have to start at the back. All right. I'll talk to you in a little bit, Fire. Everybody's starting to get in the stream a little bit here. Appreciate you guys getting out there. Appreciate you guys getting out there. Let's see. Where do we have? We got Moody out on the track. He is out here trying to put down a heater for his lap. Put himself up on the pole. It is a league, Matthew. It is a league. Let's see what kind of lap time Moody's going to put on the top of the charts. Right now, LJ, the quickest. You know, you can't count that as a very quick time, though, right now. A 1:13. They were running 1:10s in practice. Second lap is going to be probably their quickest here tonight. Definitely takes a little bit of time to get the tires on these. If they had 3 or 4 laps, I think that would have been, these guys would have been loving that. I don't know if they're going to get down to a 1:10, but I do expect, we might get down to a 1:11. Here comes Moody out of the final corner, coming to the line. Let's see what he puts down. Asher put down a 1:12.3 as Moody's going to go with a 1:1.2. So Moody to the top of the charts. No surprise there. Hackney's going to do a 1:11. So Hackney only 0.6 of a second off of Moody right now, which I know is a long time, but Moody is definitely the class of the field here tonight. Let's see what Mark is able to do. Mark is out on the track, putting down his lap time. Hopefully he can keep all 4 on the asphalt here tonight. Oh, big save. That's going to cost him a bit of time. Oh, there's no standings. There's no standings in this. Do you have time to get that right? I live a couple hours from the Glen, but all right, so Mark Thrash coming out the final corner. Not the lap he was looking for. He definitely got loose there in the bus stop. We're going to see if Moody able to pick up the pace any. If Keith Hackney will be able to. Oh, Mark Thrash going to be 6th quickest on the chart. How about Nevin? Nevin up to the number 5 spot. Cody Kinsey in the number 4 position. It's going to be hard. Maybe not. I thought it was going to be hard, but I do not think that Mark Thrash is going to fall anymore. I don't see anybody left that is going to knock him off the charts. Cody Nevin out there in the number 5 spot. He's got to be happy with this. It does not look like dirt. You are correct. They are dirt guys, though. What's up, Benny? What's up? I'm up near Oswego. I'm near Lake Ontario. Cody Nevin putting in his 2nd lap. Let's see if he's able to pick up the pace. And he has been a quick learner here on the asphalt side. Let's see if he's able to pick up the pace here tonight on lap number 2. Get himself a little bit better starting spot. But do remember, these guys are going to go into the heat race. Oh, he's going to jump it up to 3rd quick for Cody Nevin with a 1:11.9 to the 3rd position. But remember, top 6 will be inverted. What's up, ET? Yeah, it is. It is pretty cool. Top 6 will be inverted here tonight. We got Brandon Gibbs out on the track. Doesn't look like he is going very fast. Oh, no, he is sliding. Oh, Gibbs, you can't park there, bud. Holder coming out. Let's see if this lap counts for the 97. See where that puts him. Looks like a couple guys chose not to qualify here tonight. Shane Haas was not happy with his lap. Shane Haas not a big road guy. He's going to have to do a little bit work here tonight. Keaton's going to be 14th quick on the boards as we get ready for the only heat race here tonight. So sprint race before tonight's main race. Okay, yep. You know the area I'm talking about. I've been doing this for about 4 years. I don't normally do roads, so this is going to be a new experience. I mean, it's not a new experience, but it's not a usual experience for me. You know, it would have been epic. Oh yeah, okay, yep. You live between, yeah. I know where you're talking about. All right, we got them lined up. We're getting them lined up, waiting on Cody Nevin, Tyson Banks, Jory, Johnny No Pants, and Jared King to get up on the board. Looked like Hollenbeck jumped in and then jumped back out. You live on Mars? I'm not surprised, Fire. I am not surprised. Aw, Nevin loves me. Sorry, listen to the driver. What cats are these? These are, you mean as far as the cars? What's up, Riley? What's up, buddy? All right, turn one is going to be awfully interesting here tonight. I think I'm going to go, we were probably going to go up in the blimp. I'm just picking on you, Fire. As they are going to roll off the starting grid. Oh, Nevin, you could have thrown him a total curveball and done a standing start. That would have been epic. Oh, these are the ARCA cars. ARCA cars. All right, they're going to go into turn number one here, do one pace lap, and we are going to get the green flag. Landon Moody and Keith Hackney, 3-lap shootout here for the heat race, for the sprint race, we'll call it, because it is a road series. This is a road race. So we have a 3-lap sprint race, then into tonight's 33-lap feature. You did not miss anything yet. Not yet. Who am I rooting for? I don't know if I got one I'm rooting for. I mean, I would like to see Mark do well. We know Moody's going to be tough to beat. Hackney might be able to battle him a little bit. Nevin's the surprise. I don't know if I have a lot of favorites in this. There's a lot of guys I like in this. But if I had to put it down, I would say that this is going to be between Moody, Hackney. I think Moody's got the win. Hackney, Asher, Nevin, Mark, and Hunter, if he can make his way up through the field. Hollenbeck are going to be tough to beat here tonight. Johnny No Pants, if he can come up through, he was pretty quick in practice. So watch for him to put up a solid performance here tonight. It is a series for these guys. Yes, it's their own league. All right, we got them stacked up 2 by 2, looking for the green flag. They are at Watkins Glen. Watkins Glen. Oh, what race? This is race number 4, week 4. As we are looking for the green flag. I might have to go up to the blimp. I think I got to be on the blimp for turn 1. We got to watch what happens. Somebody's going to miss turn 1, and somebody's going to miss the bus stop on lap number 1, and somebody's going to loop it in the carousel. That's probably a given too, if not at the end of the bus stop. As these guys look for the green flag. Green flag is up. Wow, I saw Reeser making a big move already in that number 2. He's looking for spots. He's going to dive it all the way in. Big slide down by Randy Reeser as he's hard in the wall. Oh, we got one around. Cody Kinsey around in turn number 1. I knew there was going to be chaos here on lap number 1 as these guys head up through the S's looking for the bus stop. This is getting really interesting right now. I'll tell you what, that number 6 position is a money spot that you want to be in right now. That would put you on the pole for tonight's race. I don't know where Reeser was going. Oh, Mark's going to take them side by side in the bus stop, now into the carousel. Let's see if these guys can make it through the carousel. They are through the bus stop, now into the carousel. Mark's going to push it too hard in the carousel, up the track. Keeps it going straight, but lost a ton of ground in the carousel. Man, these guys made it through farther than I thought. Reeser was the main one that actually kind of did what I expected as they come through the final corner to complete lap number 1. It is Watkins Glen, Zane. It is Watkins Glen. So Moody's going to take it. We got ones going around. Robert having issues spinning out there. You know what I can do for you guys? I can put up a track map. We'll go position. All right. There's the positions. If you want to see who's in that position, you can look down on the leaderboard as we move back up to the front of the pack. It's going to be Moody leading the way, Hackney 2nd, Nevin 3rd, Asher 4th, Mark Thrash 5th, Hunter Hollenbeck in that number 6 position. So right now, keeping an eye on the off tracks, but nothing really going on now. We got a good battle here from Tyson Banks on back. And I'll tell you what, LJ having a great run right now in that number 7 spot. So definitely we got contact there. The 21 of Tony through the grass. Oh, Kinsley is around again in the bus stop. Contact. That's going to cost him. He's going to jump to the pits. I got a feeling a few of these guys. How many races are there? 11. 11, I believe, is what it is. I have to double check that. Looks like, we got more issues back in the pack. I don't know who that was. Walker. Walker goes around. White flag is out. Let's go take a look and see what happened to Walker here. He's just going to miss the bus stop. He's just going to miss it. He just missed it. Said, hey, I'm going to take a detour and not junk my car. Probably a smart move for him, as we are going to move back up into that number 6 position. It's going to be Hunter Hollenbeck. He's got LJ breathing down his neck. That is for the pole position in tonight's feature. I'll tell you, this is an important spot. Hollenbeck is looking pretty good right now in that number 18. Not a whole lot going on up in front of him, but we got quite the hornet's nest back here. Shane Haas in the middle of this one. Tyson Banks and Dalton all up in this one as they had, big save out of Banks. Big save out of Banks. Let's go back to this battle as it looks like Hollenbeck has caught Mark Thrash through the carousel. This is going to be a battle for the number 5 spot. Will Hollenbeck sit back? It's going to be hard. He's got LJ on his heels. Here comes LJ. He's looking for the spot. He's got a little damage. He's going to shoot it in hard. Up underneath Hollenbeck. Hollenbeck going to swing way out as they come into the final corner. Big race here for the number 6 spot. Hollenbeck holds on. LJ loops it in the final corner. Goes around. That's going to cost him 7th and more. He's going to throw it in reverse. What a move by LJ as they come down the front straightaway. LJ's going to bring it in 12th. He's going to have a little bit of work to do here tonight in the feature. What a wild finish there for the number 6 spot. Moody takes the win. Hackney 2nd, Asher 3rd, Cody Nevin 4th, Hollenbeck in 5th, Thrash in 6th, Alexander Smith in 7th, Keaton in 8th, Dalton in 9th, Tyson Banks in 10th. That is your top 10 here. And remember, the top 6 is going to be, it's the same car, different track. Same car, different track. Alexander Smith, he feels like 7th is just as good of a win. And I'll tell you what, for some of these guys, he is not wrong. Just finishing those 3 laps is a big thing there, as we are going to get ready for our main event. 33 laps here tonight. 33 laps. Chase, thank you for the follow. Ack, thank you for the follow. We got, and I got one more that I missed. Appreciate you guys out there. Yeah, no problem, guys. No problem. I don't know, and it might not be next year if they do. Okay, so we do have a warm up. These guys are going to come out, get a couple more laps, get ready for tonight's race. How many laps? He gave him a 15-minute warm up. We'll see how much of it he actually uses. Yeah, I'll tell you what, that was a battle there. Keaton is not wrong. Reeser licked the stamp and sent it in turn number 1. That was pretty wild. I stream pretty often, Chase. So I stream every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday on this channel. Sometimes I get another. I used to stream Sundays. I got to find something else to do on Sundays. I just don't have anything right now. But I stream a lot. Fridays and Saturdays I usually leave open because of IRL racing. You kind of missed it, though. Yeah, no problem. Appreciate you. All right, so these guys going to go out and do a couple laps here. LJ's around. I do the same thing trying to find the limits. Riley will tell you. You still out there, Riley? I do that quite often. No, I go and watch them. Am I wrong? I actually prefer dirt, Benny. I've been running with Riley and those guys on some road races in the Mazdas. I like to run some asphalt stuff. I really prefer the short track stuff on the asphalt side. Real life racing, I go to the dirt races. All right, so we're gonna see what these guys do. They do get a little bit of a warm up here. Just call me Bentley from yeah. Yeah, I know. I see Benny and it makes me say Benny. Dalton, thank you for the share. Hackney, thank you for the share. Appreciate that. You know, I really like, I mean, TikTok's been picking it up. I'll tell you what, YouTube's definitely been picking it up. YouTube's been great to me here lately. A little bit slow tonight, but that happens. So code, oh, the 88 goes around. Kevin goes around in that number 88. Oh, that's your name. Okay. You are an OG. You've been around for a while, Fire. You definitely have. I'll tell you what, I'm curious. Asher's a quick learner. It's going to be interesting to see how he does tonight. Hackney's going to be tough to reckon with here tonight, but Moody is definitely the one to beat. He is quite a bit faster than some of these guys. He has got to make a mistake or these guys are going to have to learn quick. I don't know if pit stops are going to be a thing here tonight. You know what? I could probably find out. Let's see. Let's shrink some of this stuff up. Let me go find somebody and bring them up here. I'm just going to jump down there. All right. I'm jumping down to the chaos with you guys. Our pit stop's going to be a thing in tonight's race?
Oh, yeah. There's one.
How many?
18 laps.
18 laps.
Block broadcast.
What's that?
If you guys
You want me to stay on you? You had a pretty hectic race back there, Shane.
Yeah, I could have finished 10th, but I got hold up though.
Yeah. Well, have fun, guys. I was just curious if there was going to be a pit stop, so.
I slammed the brakes a little bit.
Yeah, I saw. Is that why they caught you?
What?
You slammed the brake. Oh, just now. I was wondering if you slammed the brakes and the heat and the
line.
Oh.
Snapped the brakes and Holland back past me.
All right, guys, have fun.
We'll see it.
All right, so those guys getting ready. We heard a little bit from Mark, Shane, Asher, Haas for the win. Haas is gonna have to. Haas struggles on road. He'll be happy to finish. I'm gonna give you a paint. Moody will be fine. I mean, I don't know if it'll be clean. Nevin's definitely one to watch. Yeah, we'll get it done Friday. We'll definitely get it done Friday. I would have done it tonight if it wasn't. Tomorrow's going to be chaotic for me. We'll see. Tomorrow night, I have a cool opportunity. I don't know if I'm going to be doing Woot tomorrow night because depends on what time I get done with what I'm doing, but I get to go watch the ACC ESPN production crew for a Syracuse game, and I'm going to take that opportunity. How about Gibbs? Well, he's not the slowest. He's gotten up to the number 3 spot, a 1:13.07. Not a bad lap for him. Definitely something to work on. You have a concert? Oh, okay. We'll get it Friday. We'll get it Friday or this weekend for sure. Maybe we'll get it before. I'm shooting to get it done before the stream on Friday. Over on the other channel. That is my goal. All right, so we are going to get ready to finish things up pretty quickly here. I think Nevin said that they were going to end it a little bit early. We are 6.5 minutes into this. Oh, you can't? Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll figure it out. I'll be around at some point. I will definitely be around at some point. But guys, we are about to see a predominantly dirt series. These are mostly dirt guys on a road course and on asphalt. Most of these guys just started running asphalt like 3 races ago. So this is going to be awfully interesting to see how these guys hold up. You know, I'm curious. What do you got? How many cars out of the 23 cars do you think are going to finish? I think they get 1 fast repair, maybe. Let me take a look. Yeah, 1 fast repair. How many of the 23 cars do you think is going to finish here tonight? That's what I want to hear out in the chat right now. What do you guys think? You think it's going to be 10? You think it's going to be 20? You think it's going to be 5? How many cars do you think are going to finish here tonight? And there may be a couple that do not start. Let's see if anybody is left yet. Johnny. Oh, Johnny's gone. So only 1 driver is not here right now. So we're going to say 22 cars. Out of the 22 cars, how many do you think are not going to finish here tonight? And we'll see if Johnny makes it back. Or how many do you think is going to finish? So give me a number. 1 to 23. How many do you think are going to finish? Nine finish, says Dalton. 9 finish. That might be a fair assessment. That is probably a pretty fair assessment. They're wrecking out there. Oh, we got them wrecking. We got them wrecking. Oh, Mark Thrash and Hackney together. Oof. Hold on, we got to find that a little bit sooner. That's a little too late. Oh. Well, we see what happened there, and then... Oh, Mark had nowhere to go. Oh, no. This is going to get wild. No, either way. I will try and remember the Bentley, since that's what you want me to call you. All right, let's see. Is Reeser gonna make it? All right, hold on. We're gonna do a jump in their Discord. All right, what's the over under on Reeser making that slide job in turn 1 this time?
Second.
Yes. Yes, that was wild to watch. He did not disappoint.
That was awesome. I was like, oh my god, what a slider.
it just ended up not being a slider because he went straight. He should have kicked that back end out. When he hit the dirt, he should have slid it. He probably would have been all right. He would have, if he would have spun out, he would have been better off anyway.
I agree.
He was probably laughing his ass off though. But all right, guys.
I'm like, who the hell was that? That was awesome.
All right, you guys have fun. Enjoy that invert. That's going to be wild to see. I mean, because everybody in the top 6 is they're not slow.
No, I'm hoping that shakes it up a little bit. It'd definitely be a good battle.
Yeah.
I was tracking down Hackney for a little bit, and then I stepped on my, what. So.
Yeah, it happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet you Hackney's going to be quiet unless he gets hit because he's going to be trying to chase down Moody.
Oh, he's in lock-in mode.
I love it. I love it when Hackney has a challenge because I don't think I've ever met anybody as determined as Hackney when he's running second.
Oh, bro, I think he forgets to breathe sometimes.
All right, guys, have fun. I keep forgetting it doesn't ask me anymore before I switch rooms, and I switched too soon last time. But I'll talk to you guys in a bit.
Appreciate you, brother.
Yeah. All right, we're going to see what Reeser does. He's trying to figure out that thing, though. I'll tell you what, that move by Reeser was definitely fun to watch. And you know what? I'm having a good time. I'm kind of happy. We're going to actually, this is probably going to be one of the shorter streams because there are no caution flags. I don't know if they're going to do a halfway caution or something, but there are no caution flags. There are no caution flags in the feature as far as I know, but if there is, it will only be one, I'm assuming, and that could be wild. But pit stops, 18 laps is what they have here tonight. 18 laps. Somebody's going to be able to stretch it a little bit further, but I'm telling you right now, it's not going to matter. You're going to have to go so slow to stretch it far enough to make a difference that you're not going to gain any spots. So things have swapped themselves around a little bit here in practice, and it looks like Mark Thrash is closing in on Landon Moody's time. He's right around 0.5 of a second. We'll see. We probably got probably about another hour. Yeah, I hear him talking. I think he might have said something about if they were going to do something, but pit stops are definitely going to be a thing here tonight. No mistakes. I'll tell you, one of the hardest things as a dirt guy that I have to do on asphalt is pit stops. Pit stops. That is one of the hardest things that these guys got to get figured out here tonight as we are running the full practice, our full warm-up. We got about 1 minute left, and we are going to go into tonight's main event. All right, let's see. Who do we got out there? We got Tyson Banks out there. Tyson wasn't bad in the sprint race. I'll be interested to see what Reeser could really do. Reeser definitely is not slow. You like the number 1 car? Asher's a good pick. Asher is definitely a good pick. He wanted to be the 18, but Asher is... Are you talking about this one? Asher is a good pick. Reeser's just going to be fun. Nevin is right in front. Yeah, Asher's rolling. Asher is rolling. Nevin in 11. I don't know why, but that's just fun to say. You want to see pit nap? Why did my TikTok stop showing up? Stopped around steel. Huh, TikTok stopped showing up. Let me check something real quick. All right, getting into tonight's race. Let me just do this. Asher, yeah. Asher was in there with you guys. With us. All right, let's get ready for tonight's starting lineup. I got to go ahead and fix this real quick, though. Let's go ahead and refresh that. Let's see if that helps. Oops. All right, we're going to see if that makes a difference. There we go. There we go. Now I'm getting those messages. It stopped showing me the messages for a minute. All right, let's get ready for tonight's starting lineup. Starting on the pole here tonight. For tonight's 30-lap main event, he played a little bit of a trick there at the end to get that spot. It is going to be the Thrash Can himself in the number 38, Mark Thrash. Starting outside of... Who do you think? I don't know yet. Starting in the number 2 spot, it's going to be the number 72 of Hunter Hollenbeck. Starting in 3rd, it's going to be Cody Nevin. Outside of him, in the number 1, it's going to be Asher Hansen. Starting in the number 5 spot, it's going to be the number 69 of Keith Hackney. Outside of him, he's the favorite to win here tonight. It's going to be the 84 of Landon Moody. You like the 18? Need a Snickers? Hope Mark wins it all. It's going to be tough. My money's on Mark because of the wheel. Yeah, you were there for that one. Starting in that number 7 spot, it's going to be the number 9 of Alexander Smith. Outside of him, it's going to be Keaton Holton. Starting in the number 9 spot, it's going to be Dalton DeRosa. Out in the number 10 position, it's going to be the 747 of Tyson Banks. Starting in 11th in the number 23 machine, it's going to be Shane Haas. Outside of him in the number 38 JR, it's going to be LJ Jason Parkus Jr. Just so you guys know who I'm talking about when I talk about LJ. Starting in the number 13 spot, it's going to be Tony Basler. Outside of him, it's going to be Brandon Gibbs. Starting in the number 15 position, it's going to be Connor McGowan. I don't know why I want to say it that way. It just wants to come out that way. I forget how he told me to say it. Starting in 17th, it's going to be Jared King. Oh, I forgot Randy Reeser in 15th. It's going to be Kevin Prettyman in that number 18 spot. Number 17 spot, Jared King in 18th. Robert Andring in 19th. Going to be Brandon Walker in the number 20 spot. Jory in 21st. Kinsley 27th. And Johnny No Pants did not grid up. He will be not be starting at the back at the pack. He is giving up his race here tonight as we are going to get ready for tonight's main event. 33 laps here tonight in the ARCA cars. No crab walker. no one's crab. Well, somebody might be crab walking, and this could be the spot that they do it. You're back. Bentley's back. All right, guys, who is ready for the racing? We got 22 cars. I got one person that told me how many they think are going to finish this race. How many of these 22 cars do you think is going to finish here tonight? User 634-2377-928817 says, go Thrash. Man, you've been around a long time. You just love it when I say that, don't you? So we got 16, 12. All good guesses. Mark will miss the bus stop. My money's on it, right? 17. Well, 17. All right. So we got some picks. 24. Come on. That math is not mathing. Okay. 14. That's a good pick. Yeah, it is Watkins Glen. Lay off, Mark. Come on. Yeah. I appreciate you. I appreciate you coming out. And I love saying the whole number. I don't think anybody else does it. And I just think it's fun to do. All right, so the trash can going to bring the field to the green. Should we go on Reeser? Because Reeser might send it. I mean, that's a long way. He's going to have to navigate his way down to the bottom side to do it. That's going to be one hell of a slide job in turn number 1 for Reeser if he goes for it. All right, pace car pulling off as they come out of the final corner. We are looking for that green flag here tonight. Man, the pace car drove off like an idiot. As they come down the front straightaway, looking for that green flag is out. Hollenbeck gets on the gas way early. I don't know if Mark was sleeping on the start or what, but they head down into turn number 1 and 2. Hollenbeck going to lead it. Asher's going to slide into second as it looks like Moody all the way back up to that number 4 spot as these guys navigate through turn number 1. Great job. They all keep it straight out of turn number 1. As they come up through the S's, we got a couple going off, but everybody keeping it straight and forward as of now. Here comes Asher. Oh, Asher gets into Thrash. Into the wall, holds on to it as they come down into the bus stop. Asher trying to hold on to that number 1, loses a bunch of spots. Oh, big mistake for Asher there as these guys all come through the bus stop. Looks like everybody's looking to make it through here pretty good. Keeping it clean so far. Oh, no. Reeser with issues. Andring with issues. No. So we got a wreck down there. We're going to move back up to the front. Let's go take a look and see what happened. There's lots of things. Oh, this is such a hard spot with cold tires. Oh, man. They just got together. Big mistakes there. Big wreck through the S's. That can be chaotic. I probably should have stayed back in the pack. As they complete lap number 1, we're going to go back down to regular cameras as Mark Thrash tries to reel in Hollenbeck. He'll be all right. Let the viewers make the vote. What vote are we making? Oh, there's going to be wrecks. They do get a fast repair. One fast repair. We'll see how many of these guys get that fast repair. And I'm going to try to go back through and see who picked the right amount of people or the closest. Mark losing his wheel. Oh, man, Mark just dove it into the bus stop there, almost to the back bumper of Hollenbeck. Is Hollenbeck going to blink out there as they come through the carousel? Hollenbeck having some connection issues. We're going to move back in the pack, see where some of these battles are. Nevin's in the number 3 spot. Moody has not made ground as we got issues in the back. Walker going to take the tow. More cars down onto pit road. Here comes the battle for the lead. Here comes Thrash. He's going to have to, oh man, Hollenbeck playing some defense there through the final corner as they come down the front straightaway. I am going to put up the track map because this is going to get awfully interesting. Oh no, Nevin got into Mark. Going into turn 1. Oh, he got Hollenbeck. He got Nevin. Big wreck into turn number 1. Big wreck into turn number 1. Nevin's going to break a little bit later than Thrash. Oh no, Mark's going to spin through the grass and catches Hollenbeck and Cody Nevin coming back out. Big wreck there. Mark Thrash with damage on the front of that thing. I don't know how hurt it is. But Asher's going to get around him. LJ now up to LJ's up 8 spots into 4th. That's going to put Hackney in the lead and Landon Moody in chase mode. No. Oh, trouble in turn number 1. That is unfortunate. Lap number 2. Oh, Mark's got some damage, but he does have a fast repair here. He's got to go down onto pit road and get that situated. Hollenbeck with a bunch of damage. Hollenbeck might be a little bit better off than Mark Thrash. That is unfortunate for these guys. He's going to slide up underneath. Yeah, Mark's got serious damage. That thing will not turn for him. Nevin. Where is Nevin? Nevin was able to get back out on the track. He's still up in the number 3 spot. Hollenbeck and Thrash both on pit road. That changes a whole lot of things here tonight. We expected them to be a couple of the favorites. We'll see how they're able to recover. Maybe still able to get a top 5 here tonight. Landon Moody made his way around Hackney. Now starting to set sail 0.4 of a second off. Nevin, no-nose Nevin. Heading for the bus stop with LJ in chase in that number 38 machine. Oh, man, the drama. Yeah, you know, it definitely makes things difficult. You got to wonder how those temps are. He's got no nose. Maybe it's cool. But he's definitely got a ton of damage on that number 11 machine. LJ all over the back of him. I think he feels like he might be better off if he can nurse it. We're going to find out if that is a fact or not, but LJ all over the back of him for that number 3 spot. Could LJ break away with a 3rd position here tonight? Doesn't look like there's a whole lot of battles. This is going to be the closest pack on the track. Keaton Holder leading this group. Shane Haas, Dalton, Cody Kinsley are in this group. This is going to be 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th as Gibbs goes off the track. He's got a ton of damage on that number 34 machine. LJ did make his way around Nevin. Here comes Asher. Asher going to get the wall as he tries to make his way around Nevin. We got more issues. Jared King and Brandon Walker. Let's go see what happened in turn number 1 for these guys. Oh, he lost it. No. And he's going to... That is unfortunate. That is going to be Jared King. What happened to Walker? Walker was just really slow. Oh, no. What happens to him coming off of pit road? Does he get... Oh, because he stopped. Okay. That's why it showed him as an incident. But, man, this is crazy right now. Moody leading. Everybody just kind of rolling and trying to set their pace. Nevin somehow still out there. Big save by Shane Haas out of the final corner. Big save by Shane Haas. as it looked like him and Holder might have made a little bit of contact. Now he's got Cody and Dalton breathing down his neck. They had a little bit of breathing room there. That has gone away. And you got to remember, guys, lap traffic is going to be an issue for these leaders, so anything could happen here still. What's pit road looking like? Oh my God. Landon Moody's going to run away. It's going to be hard to catch Moody now. In the 20s. Well, Mark is close to the 20s. He's in the 16th position. Got a good little battle going on here. As here comes Shane Haas looking for his way around Keaton Holder. Shane Haas having a much better race as LJ is going to have issues. Oh, no, he just floated a little too far. Oh, they touch. They touch. Oh, no. Big hit there for Shane Haas. He's going to lose a spot, and it looks like the 93 of Cody Kinsley is going to try to take that spot away from the 97. Now Holder is going to give him the room as they all fall back in line. Oh, no. No. Okay, I thought he had a bigger issue. Turn one, hold, brake, lock up. Tires will be an issue here tonight, too. Some of these guys are not going to know how to run these tires. Yeah, I don't think, yeah, it's going to be hard. They're going to pass him when he's on pit road. Oh, no! Shane Haas with a big save right there. Did you guys see that? That was absolutely insane. He gives it a little too much. He's probably a little frustrated with things. Oh, he got the inside wall. Oh, big save out of the number 23 there through the S's. Randy Reeser having issues back there. He is one lap down. Back up to the front. It is still going to be Landon Moody. Keith Hackney now 1.4 seconds back. LJ in the number 3 spot. He is 11 seconds back. Sorry, 12.98 seconds back from our leader. Good run for him. Asher, I think, might be reeling him in. But I'll tell you what, Keith Hackney in the number 69, do not count out the 69 of Hackney. He is learning right now. Moody is close enough. He can see some of the things Moody is doing. Expect Hackney to figure out some speed in that number 69 by the end of this thing. Could make it interesting as Nevin is trying to keep it in the top 5. I can't believe he's still out there. You didn't mean to pin that. Oops. So Nevin still out there. No nose Nevin in the number 11. Still out there nursing that thing around, trying to keep it up towards the front, feeling like it's going to be a little easier to take that fast repair when they got to take tires. They got to take tires by lap number 18. He's going to try to probably go as soon as he can. Wow, a little bit of a blink out of Moody. Lap traffic for the number 84 here. Lap traffic, this could be an issue. As Moody tries to close the gap on lap traffic, putting a car between him. Yeah, it was not. Oh, wow. That is weird. I never see Moody blink. I don't know if it was Moody or me. Moody's going to take that spot. LJ with a little bit of pressure behind him as Asher has caught him coming down into the pit stop. Mark is slower than me in the back. I don't know. You might want to reword that. So LJ trying to hold off Asher as Asher closes the gap. Asher's got some damage on that number 1 machine, but it doesn't seem to be slowing that thing down too much. Oh, yeah, I forgot. I think on Twitch you can see, yeah, you can see what they're writing. That's great. That's a great spot to watch, Bentley. Not Mark getting bullied. No, this is LJ and Asher. Mark is, where is Mark? Mark is in 12th. Mark has moved his way up through the field here. So Mark trying to make his way forward in that number 38 machine. Not a whole lot to see here, just lap traffic and leaders. You can see up there on the map where we're at and who they're catching up to. Oh, here's the battle for fifth. Looks like Alexander Smith able to take it. Now Cody has caught these guys. Cody's got a little bit of speed here. He's pulled away from that group that they were racing earlier. Holder's falling back to the number 10 spot. Where is Shane Haas? Shane Haas is on pit road. Oh, no. What happened to Shane? Oh, Shane wrecked. Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh. So Shane having issues here tonight. Was not. He all left forward. Oof. We definitely do. Oh, big wreck for Alexander Smith. Big wreck. Heading into the bus stop. What did he do here? He just, or not the bus stop. Heading. He gets the grass. Oh no. Big mistake out of the number 9 machine. He's got a bunch of damage on that thing, probably much more detrimental to his car with the steering and stuff. He definitely hit that nose. I can't believe Nevin's still out here in 6th in that thing. That thing is, that's impressive. No nose Nevin out there digging. As we move back up, it looks like we are starting to lose more and more drivers. Oh, Banks down on pit road. As Moody continues to lead this one. Probably glad he hasn't had a lot of lap traffic yet, but I'll tell you what, that is going to change. It looks like he's got Hunter Hollenbeck. Hollenbeck getting caught up with Mark Thrash earlier. Next in his sights to put one lap down here tonight. I bet you he didn't think he'd be doing that. Oh, they are going to do a yellow. They are doing a yellow flag. Okay, so that is a yellow flag. These guys are going to stack it up. That's big news for Hunter Hollenbeck in that number 18 machine. And they do let people get their laps back here. So I do believe that some of these guys will be around. So we did get a caution. They said, right? Mark to the front. Mark's got a lot of people to pass that are going to be hard to pass. Some of that is an experience for them. It's going to make him hard to pass. We'll see what he's able to do, but this should help him a lot. I'll tell you what, Nevin making the move. He made the move in order to keep that thing out in the front, and this might have been the move of the race, keeping him up in the top 5, maybe a podium here tonight. So I believe they still are going to have to make a caution, possibly make a pit stop here tonight. If not, they're going to have to save gas. I may be able to save enough gas. And I'll tell you what, you know who's good at saving gas? Mark Thrash. All right, so this is going to put it, let's do a little bit of math right now. It's 18 laps to lap number 30. They're going to get a couple pace laps here. Ooh, it's going to be close. It is going to be close on whether or not they can make it. All right. Look. Demon, ask him who's anybody's going to try and make it the rest of the way here, because it's going to be close. And tell me when you have the answer. Don't tell me the answer in the chat. Don't tell me the answer in the chat. Just tell me if you have the answer. I'm going to pull you up. Go Thrash can. We got the Thrashers out there. The Thrash fans. Boo. Boo. Give me some good pit road reporting, Demon. This is why you all won't won nothing. Y'all won nothing. Okay. You're proud of Thrasher here. Look, when you get... I'll tell you what. Demon, when you get me all the good, juicy information from the pit road reporting, jump it up into the waiting for interview. All right, so lots of cars down on pit road. Leaders all on pit road. Who's going to win this battle off? Oh, did Nevin have his fast repair off? Oh, he just liked the nickname No Nose Nevin. No, he made a mistake. Oh, there it is. It did go. Whoa. Hate watching Thrash. It's my job, right? So Moody going to come out first. How about LJ winning on pit road over Hackney? Hackney's going to start in third. Cody Kinsey in fourth. Asher's going to fall back to fifth. Oh, this is going to be interesting here tonight. So here's one. Oh, Mark is going to be in eighth. You might not see him. You're probably not going to see him. It would be interesting to see if somebody goes to top off this time by, just to make sure they got enough gas, just to give themselves a little bit of extra breathing room. So I'm going to watch these guys up at the front. Let's see if anybody dives off onto pit road to see if they can top off on some gas. Trying to play a little bit of pit strategy here and putting a little extra gas, just trying to make it so they don't have to make another pit stop. .38, more like 38th average finish. Oh, man, well, the burns are out there here tonight. We got the burns out there in the chat. I'm curious. You know, LJ's learned a lot here, and we've already seen him get a lot better. This could be interesting. Hollenbeck going to be back up in this one. Hollenbeck has a lot of speed. On my way to the to top five. Mark's number is his age. Are you going to start calling him Monk? You're going to start calling him Monk? Okay, it is one to go. I have not seen one of these lead lap cars duck down pit road. If I'm Cody Nevin, Brandon Gibbs, Prettyman, or any of these guys that are passing, but if I'm one of these guys that have not passed pit road right now, I am going to top up on some gas. I'm unchecking Mark and everything else. I'm going to go in and top up on gas. If you have not crossed, looks like Kevin's not going to go do it. Will Gibbs do it? Oh my God. That's wild. That's wild. All right, let's see if Brandon Gibbs goes to top off. He does not. I don't know. I would. I mean, Nevin might be a little far away. It might be a little bit of a push. But I'll tell you what, topping off on gas and not having to pit, it could be absolutely huge tonight. He's not going to dive down on pit road. I got to go over to TikTok real quick and do the puzzle. All right, I had to go do a puzzle on TikTok because, you know, if you don't move around on the screen, then BC before crashing Mark. God, that is great. I'm not too far off. What do you mean? What part? The strategy? Age-wise. Oh, no. I'm way younger than... No. Mark is in his 20s. He's totally messing. Age-wise. You got Bentley over there laughing on Twitch. He's 35, trust me. All right, coming back to the green flag. It's going to be Landon Moody leading the field. Jason Parkers Jr. in that number 2 spot as they come out of the final corner looking for the green flag. There goes Moody. He's trying to get away. Hackney with a phenomenal jump. Hackney rolling up on Moody, looking to the outside. Down into turn number 1. I don't want to hear it, Riley. If Mark is Greek mythology, then I definitely am, as Moody's going to keep the lead. Hackney not able to make the move. Asher up the 3rd. Cody Kinsey up the 4th. LJ back to that number 5 spot. Kinsey up 18 positions. Mark Thrash, we got to wonder if I don't trust you. Why don't you trust me? Let's go, Grip Hackney. You got this. I'll tell you what, he's got a lot of work, but I know he's been learning all night. Oh, he pushed the nose out of the bus stop, trying a little hard. Oh, that did not count. That did not help him. Because you don't. Oh, I'm sorry. Boo on you. All right. Hey, did you hear what I wanted you to do for pit reporting, Demon? We still aren't friends. Mark Thrash trying to race his way up through, but we're keeping an eye on the battle for the lead. Hackney not letting Moody get too far away. I wanted to see what people's strategies were. Do they think they can save enough to make it the rest of the way? I know it has to be close. It has to be close. They got to be a lap or 2 off. And then jump into the waiting room. Jump into the waiting room. I'll pull you up. Right. Oh no, we got Yell Keaton. Keaton with issues. Keaton with issues. Let's see what happened to Keaton. Oh my God, he just lost it. Wow. Big ride. Reeser having issues. Let's see what happened to Reeser. Okay. Oh, Reeser just lost it. At least he didn't send it this time. Back up to the front. I'll tell you what, Hackney all over Landon Moody. I don't know about you guys, but right about now, I think Landon Moody is looking like a pillow to Keith Hackney. As they head for turn number 1, it's going to be Moody leading the way. Keith Hackney in 2nd. Kinsey in that number 3 spot. Hanson in 4th. Parkhurst in 5th. As we watch the battle for the lead starting to pick up here. Hey, go bowling. All right, so Moody continues the lead as Hackney is breathing down his neck, down into the bus stop. Let's see if he makes a move here. Looks like Hackney has definitely picked up the pace here. That has to have Moody sweating it a little bit. And you got to wonder if it's different strategies. Oh, we got issues. These guys going through the grass, but Kevin Prettyman having issues. Let's go take a look and see what happened to him in the number 88. Turn 1, he lost it. Oh, he locks it down. Not that big of a deal. Nobody hit him. No harm, no foul. He's going to get it moving back straight. It's a battle for first. Continues to rage as it looks like Mark Thrash trying to make his way through these. It is tough to pass through here. Hackney still breathing down Landon Moody's neck. We're going to jump in the cockpit of Keith Hackney as he drives the wheels off this thing. Overrated. The chat is wild tonight. The chat is absolutely wild. I'll tell you what, Hackney is wheeling that thing. Moody just trying to hold on, trying not to make any mistakes with Hackney breathing down his neck. He's got a little bit more of a challenge than he was expecting tonight. It looks like Hackney done turned on those grip hacks, breathing down Landon Moody's neck. We got our pit reporter, Demon, what's going down on pit road? What kind of strategies these guys playing?
So based on what I've gathered, is Moody is trying not to run, but with the pressure he's been getting, he's having to run half of what he wants to do. Mark Thrash did take his fast repair.
Yep.
So he, as fast as he can, get to the front, but he's trying to save a little bit at the same time. Asher's just trying to survive as many laps as he can.
Oh man, we just watched Connor go around. Oh. Yeah, I figured they got to be awful close. What are they, 1 or 2 laps off?
Based on what Moody said in Mark, it's either 1 or 2. Moody's trying to save a little bit.
Yeah, I figured that might have been some of it.
Safety.
I'll tell you what, Kinsey and Asher have both caught up to this front group, so definitely some strategy being played here. And everybody's kind of on a different strategy. Asher just wants to stay up in it. He's had a hell of a run tonight.
All I know is before I came up here was Mark was being held up by someone.
Yeah, I saw that. Now he's got Hollenbeck in his sights. We already know they had issues in practice. We'll see how that goes as Mark is closing the gap on there. Oh, Hackney's short pitting this. He knows he's got a pit. Hackney is on pit road. Oh, tides are turning here tonight. I guess he's gonna go by the. I'm gonna do what everybody else does not, and hope my strategy wins, because Moody definitely was putting the heat on him. That he made Moody work though. That was smart. He knew he was gonna pit, and he made Moody work. So good strategies there. So appreciate you, Demon.
No problem.
All right, so Demon gathering some information for us here tonight. Definitely some valuable information. So Moody is definitely trying to save a little bit here. Asher trying to survive. And Mark Thrash trying to survive and save a little bit of gas. Oh, Hollenbeck makes a mistake. Here comes Moody to his outside. Or it's not Moody, but Mark Thrash to his outside. Hollenbeck going to blink out. Where is Hollenbeck? There he is. Oh, no, we got more pitting going on. Moody is pitting. Moody pitting this time. All right, so Moody did not feel like he was going to make it. Kinsey is going to be out front. Asher out front. We're going to see. Will somebody try to make it here? I believe they're only a couple laps short. I'll tell you what, if I'm running in the back, I am changing my strategy after seeing Moody go in. I'm going to probably try to save as much as I can. That is the only way you're going to beat him here tonight. Moody has been flawless. I'll tell you what, pit road could play a role here. It'll be interesting to see how this rolls out with Moody. Moody's coming off of pit road. Where's Hackney? Hackney is going to beat Moody off of pit road. Hackney, essentially, if everybody pits, will have the lead if it stays this way. Oh. Oops. I just hit the button in my pocket for my car alarm. My poor neighbors. All right, so Moody did end up in front of Hackney. Oh, I thought Hackney was going to beat him. Okay. I forget about how tight that is. All right, so Cody, Kinsey, and Asher leading this one. I'll tell you what, I don't know. Maybe Cody thought he was going to lead this one at some point. You know, everybody sucks up better than, yeah. You know, I don't know, but I don't know, Bentley. We got to get you on iRacing, right? All right, so things have calmed down just a little bit right now. Not a whole lot going on. Now it's just the time to feel and see where that strategy falls in place here tonight. This is going to be awfully interesting. Mark top 5 now, yeah. Oh, shit. I don't know why it keeps kicking my frickin'. Hold on, I gotta refresh my TikTok chat. Give me 1 second, guys. I think I just heard someone crashing. All right, so we're going to go ahead and refresh that TikTok chat. And then we are going to go see who might have just crashed a little bit. Because I definitely heard something. I don't know. Maybe somebody just bottomed him out. Yeah, tires could be somebody's best friend. Definitely, that could be a factor. Not sure, though. I'm not sure. We'll find out. Right now, Moody and Hackney trying to move their way up through the field. Moody has not really pulled away from Hackney. Hackney definitely continuing to put the pressure on there. 8 seconds behind 7th. If these guys pit in front of them, and I'm circling it like you can see it, one day we'll. Oh, okay, yeah. We'll get you out here. You gotta come run with us if your computer's working. When your computer's working. But this is the battle for the lead right now. Cody has it. Asher wants it as they come through the carousel. All right, so just to go with things a little bit right now, we are at 17 cars still out there racing. I don't know if Banks is going to make it out. We might have 18 cars still out on the track, but this battle for the lead is definitely starting to pick up as Asher is really breathing down Cody's neck right now. Yeah, let me know. You can come out and race with us. Woot's always fun. I think gas is the biggest issue. All right, so Mark Thrash and Hollenbeck having a great run for that number 4 spot. Wow, this is a great race right here. Definitely good race. Hollenbeck going to cut back up underneath Mark Thrash, take the number 4 spot back. You got to wonder if these guys are saving it, and if they're saving enough. Mark's bad. Always Mark's bad. You have to order the parts for it. 9 laps, Mark to the front. All right, so Hunter Hollenbeck having a little bit of an internet malfunction, almost getting caught up with a lap car. Lap traffic definitely playing a role in this battle. They're 3 wide through the carousel. Mark Thrash makes a bold move up underneath Hollenbeck, then almost gets loose coming out of the carousel. Big save by Mark Thrash. He's going to get back in line. You know, I want to watch the battle for the lead, but I'll tell you what, the battle for 4th might be the battle on the track. That might be the battle on the track. So watching this battle, and then back here, these guys not really doing a whole lot. We'll go back to here to the number 4 spot. Mark Thrash putting the pressure. Not quite the bumper yet to Hunter Hollenbeck. Oh, Hunter gets sideways. Him and Thrash together. Thrash breaks the left front. Hollenbeck goes around. That is unfortunate. Thrash with big damage on the front of that number 38. Oh, no. Hollenbeck gets loose. And Mark Thrash nowhere to go. He can't be happy about that. Oh, man, big hit. Big hit there for Mark Thrash on the left front. You got to wonder how that thing is handling right now. That is unfortunate for the number 38 of Mark Thrash. Oh, no. Oh. Hollenbeck just making a mistake there, collecting Mark Thrash. Mark felt like he had a good chance here tonight. That has got to be disappointing for the number 38 machine. Jared King going to be off. He gets in a wreck. Let's go take a look and see what happened to Jared King. Big mistake out of Hollenbeck. He can't be happy with that mistake. Yeah, Jared's struggling. Oh, he goes around. I think he just says, I've had enough. All right, back up to the front. It is going to be Cody continuing to lead Asher in second. Yeah. Thrash is still out there. We're going to take a look and see what kind of lap times he's running. Hollenbeck might not be as bad off as Mark Thrash. He's definitely got some damage on that number 18 machine, but it does not look bad. But I'll tell you, No Nose Nevin did a great job with No Nose on his car, so this could still be a car that can compete up in this top 5. Then this might be where we go to gas strategy. Yeah, I mean, I know he's not mad at Hollenbeck, but that's got to be disappointed. Hollenbeck just made a mistake. All right, well, we'll just see what kind of lap time Mark Thrash does this time by when he comes across. Let's see how far that car is off the pace. Doesn't look like Hollenbeck is gaining on him right now. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I don't know what happened here. But definitely a little bit of beefing out on the track right now. So Mark did do a 115 the last time by. That thing is definitely well off the pace. That is not what he needed to hear tonight. But like I said, maybe some of that strategy could still get him a decent finish here tonight. Yeah. He's got a broken left front. He took a big hit there. Oh, Hunter's going the wrong way and out. Oh no. There's a couple people beefing. I guess it sounded like Hollenbeck and Alexander were beefing a little bit. Right now, Hackney in the middle of that. That is not where Hackney wants to be right now. I will tell you that much. He wants to be a lot closer to Landon Moody because that is probably going to be the battle for the lead. But he doesn't want to be in between a couple cars, maybe not getting along right now. Mark Thrash picked the pace back up. He's down to a 113. So he's definitely getting that pace back up. Might not be as bad off as we thought he would be. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's fine. We'll get together, Bentley. I'll get you that paint. Hollenbeck now back as Alexander Smith and Hollenbeck side by side. Alexander Smith going to take that spot from Hollenbeck as Mark Thrash up there in that number 38. He had a little bit of an issue. Let's see what happened to Mark Thrash. Did he get loose? Oh, he's going to slide all the way out. He went through the sand that was out there. That wasn't that big a deal. Missing that corner a little bit. I'll tell you, that thing can't be handling very well with that broken left front. But what he did not want to see, 2.3 seconds back, is going to be the number 84 of Landon Moody. Will he put the blocks on? That's going to be interesting. Okay, yeah, no, stick around. But like I said, I will get up together on that paint. I got a bunch of them I don't use anyway, so it's really not a big deal. If I give you one or two or four, whatever I give you. All right, so Mark Thrash in that number 4 spot. You know, we haven't talked a lot about LJ. LJ solidly up into the number 3. We haven't talked about him in a while. Solidly up into the top 3. You got to wonder, maybe he could be saving as we get 3 laps to go. I'm really curious what's going to happen here. Either way, Mark's got to be happy if he can finish this thing potentially in a top 5 here tonight, especially if he is saving now. Yeah, there's nothing he can do. Mark's got a ton of he took a big hit on the left front of that 38, but he's not going to make it easy on Moody. He never does. Moody, you better be careful. You guys have gotten together here before. Oh boy. All right, so Moody is going to get the position going into the bus stop. Mark Thrash did probably hold him up just a little bit. Not a lot you can do. You got to be careful through those S's. But he definitely wasn't giving him any more room than he had to. It looked like Hollenbeck might be done for the night. Looks like Dalton has some issues. Let's see what happened to Dalton. What happened to Dalton? Oh, he gets the curb, and then the curb here, and it just gets light. Yep. Oh, Nevin's going to get a piece of him. That is unfortunate for Dalton as he goes around. All right, so let's see. How many cars? Right now, we have 18 cars that are doing laps. 18 cars doing laps. Hollenbeck is still out there. He must have just blinked out for a minute. as we go back for the battle for the lead as Cody and Asher duke it out. They have about a lap and a half left here tonight. Do they have enough gas? You got some more information. What is that? Oh, I'm assuming. All right, we're going to pull them up. What's the information?
What up? So, based on what I've heard,
Yep.
is Moody ain't wasting no time to get to the front. He's pretty much said it's time to go.
Can I get a black clear for
And
42?
Mark is just hoping that he can limp it home.
Yeah, I figured Mark is trying to limp it home. Does Asher have enough gas?
Asher says he's confident, but not confident at the same time.
So it's they touch. Okay, it's the last lap. We're gonna go through this. Thanks for the information, Demon.
Pictures and Discord for interviews. MDI TV Discord.
All right, great information there as Asher and Cody get together. Both these guys racing to the line. Both of them have to be questioning whether or not they have enough gas. Big blocks for Cody. Asher's going to go around him. I think I see. Oh, big mistake by Asher in the bus stop. They get together. All this action allowing LJ to close the gap. Asher takes the point. Cody back to second. LJ is sniffing the rear end of both of them. As we get a battle for the lead once again as Cody up underneath Asher. He let Asher let him around. He's going to try to pass him. 2 more corners to go. Coming to the checkered flag. Cody, 1 more corner for the number 93. Asher behind him through the final corner. Checkered flag in the air. Both of them are going to make it. Cody going to take the win here tonight. LJ,
Cody on the final lap right there.
LJ goes around in the final corner. He's going to lose a ton of spots. Landon Moody is going to bring it home third. Hackney in fourth. And look at this. Mark Thrash going to limp it home into the number 5 position.
Don't worry about it. Whack that ass.
Wow.
Hey, can someone push me?
Oh, Parkhurst didn't spin it. He ran out of gas. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, man.
What the hell, Peter Neuter?
Trouble on the track.
Celebrate
Drama
together,
everywhere.
a lot of fun. Kind of up in the air if we're gonna go back, if we're gonna go to Martinsville or not next week. I feel like that would just be a disaster. But we'll run some test laps. I'll let you guys know when we
2 out of gas. Wow. LJ on the track hoping to get a push. The 93, our winner, ran out of gas after his win. W for Cody here tonight. Yeah, Asher runs out of gas. Mark Thrash is out of gas. Holy cow. We'll see if we get Cody up in here, but we will definitely get Moody and Asher in the booth. I got one. Hooking the other one. All right, I got another one. I caught 2 big fish. Holy cow. Let me mute this because I don't think people are done talking in the chat. So let me just mute the iRacing chat real quick. Man, that was interesting and wild in a lot of different ways, different strategies. Moody, as you come down to the start-finish line, wow. All right, I'm a little delayed. You missed a lot of chaos, Dino. You missed a lot of chaos. We'll go through the results after this, but man, Moody, 3rd place, not what you were looking for, but great racing with you and Hackney especially. Coming home here tonight, 3rd place, still a good finish. You got to be somewhat happy.
I mean, it's bittersweet because I mean, I think I had the best car. Well, I knew I had the best car, but just one bad call is what killed it for me, and wasn't sure if I was gonna be able to save a lap of fuel. Probably could have made it. Probably could have been in that battle with the 93 and Asher. Just it was really tough to save. Hackney's all over me, and he was in the same boat I was in. So I seen him pit, and I was like, maybe the way to go, just come in for a splash and hopefully not fall too far back. And then by the time I did that, and I looked at the laps, I was like, I don't know about this. So it is what it is. But I really kind of wish we had raced it out a few more laps. But it is what it is.
Yeah, that definitely was unfortunate. You and Hackney had to be somewhere similar in order to feel like you had to have a chance. I mean, it would have sucked worse losing it by gas mileage. I'm assuming. But man, that number 84 was fast here tonight. Lap traffic really didn't give you a ton of issues coming up through after taking gas. Probably was a little different, but you got to be happy overall with the racing and how you ran. Why don't you go ahead and give a shout out to friends, family, sponsors?
Yeah, I want to thank you for broadcasting this deal and doing all you do. Cody and Evan for putting up this deal every week. This has been pretty fun to run. 3D Racing, Justin Norwood, SimSports Precision 3D Prints and Design. Good job to Asher on a P2. He's been really killing it here lately. Shane and Mark for showing up. Well, Shane didn't have really a good night, but Mark, he definitely he had a good race with a P5, so with a pretty broke race car. But good job to everybody else, and we'll be on next week.
Well, good run. Appreciate you. Definitely putting on a show for a road course. Definitely appreciate that. And we're going to talk about the show at the end there because that was insane. Asher, you were quick there at the end. Both of you guys, as we're watching Cody do his burnouts right now, by the way, both of you guys were saving there. Both of you guys were fast at that. It got a little chaotic, a lot of heavy blocking, a lot of bold moves. You made a bold move into the bus stop, missed it, collected them. Sportsmanship, you let them back around, and then you tried to race it out to the end. But great overall race. In second place, you beat Moody. That was your goal here tonight. You got to be happy.
Yeah, I beat the best driver in the field, I guess. Yeah, he is the best driver, but I can't. I mean, I was good on field. I think after the second lap he ran, sort of. I was still trying to save a little bit still, but I was on track to save enough. And yeah, I was really hoping Cody would maybe run out at the end there, and then the bus stop. That was the only area I was faster than him going into, so I had to try it right there because any other spot I was like losing or I couldn't make the pass and it deep enough without trying to kill him, I guess. And I still ended up almost killing him going into the bus stop, but I wasn't trying to make that contact. I wanted to race it cleanly, but put on a show, I guess.
Your first race with these guys, definitely an interesting experience having a bunch of dirt guys on asphalt road, but definitely had to be a good and fun experience for you here tonight.
Yeah, I mean, there was definitely some fun racing with these guys. I will try to run every week on here too. I was definitely gonna try to run it though when I knew that Watkins Glen and ARCA was gonna be here because I feel like it would have been fun and it was a blast racing for the lead right there. So I had fun.
Yeah, good run here tonight. We know you're fast. Good to see you put a good show in here tonight. Why don't you give a shout out to friends, family, sponsors?
Well, thank you for the broadcast and thank you for the host the host for the or not the host but the league, I guess. But yeah, thanks,
getting you to the league.
Yeah. Well, they set up the league. They have to spend money on
Yeah.
the league and stuff like that. And
Yeah.
Thanks for doing this. It was fun. And M&M's on the car. Love it.
Good finish. Cody, Man, you were not on the radar, and I saw you peeking in there a little bit earlier in the race, kind of just quietly coming in, and you and Asher staying out, trying to make it work, and made it work. What a race there, strategy-wise. I think you were kind of off everybody's radar tonight.
Possibly. This was obviously my first race here. I like the Glen. I'm not normally a road course guy. I just started growing to like them.
Yep.
Also, huge shout out to Asher there, who I was battling with. I don't know him. He doesn't know me. This was both our first time here. Had that been an official race, we probably would have wrecked the field, or somebody else would have won. I'd have finished 15th. So, props to him. You don't see that a lot on iRacing.
Yeah, that was pretty wild. You know, that was fun to watch. Other than Wawa having pizza is never fun. They got a lot of good things, but pizza is scary. But no,
They're
but
pretzels, man. Oh my lord.
But a good run. I mean, he got the run down, and I think it was into turn 1 at first, and I thought he was going to try to make the move there, and then they make the bold move. It looks like you might have tried to take the line away from him going into the bus stop. I thought you might have been out of gas there. It looked like you kind of made you tried to play a little defense going into the bus stop, I think.
Oh, for sure. I did not want that outside line, just because I knew if I tipped off in the grass, I was either going to, spin out or just lose too much time to get back to him to maybe fight for the lead. But yes, I definitely blocked there. I was blocking my tail off the last 4 or 5 turns. That was a blast, man.
Yeah, definitely a fun one.
I was saving. I'm sorry. I was saving,
no.
but I was whenever I did get we were let's say we were 4/10, and I'd be watching the mirror, looking up, trying to save and keep going. And whenever I got another 10th or so on him, I try to push it the next corner or two to just increase the gap to get away from him.
Well, great run here tonight. Definitely a lot of fun to watch. I love that strategy. I loved how hard everybody raced tonight, and you guys putting on a show. Kind of pulling the surprise upset here tonight because we all thought Moody was the favorite, and he really was the fastest. But you got to be happy with this win here tonight. Why don't you give a shout out to friends, family, sponsors?
Huge shout out to Factory 11 for them taking a chance on me, let me join the team and be a part of their shenanigans. I appreciate it. Madhouse Industries, B White's Photography, UDTV for putting the broadcast on and helping out the league. You've been around for a while. I've seen you. I've been on here for a while. You do some good stuff, man.
Appreciate it. Well, great run,
No
guy. What's that?
No problem at all. Thank you.
Appreciate it. Mark, I guess we'll give you the 5th place interview because you survived.
I survived.
Man, that was wild. It was Nevin makes the mistake, breaks a little bit later than you, knocks you into turn 1. You and Hollenbeck and Nevin all get caught up. You guys got to go down and take that fast repair. Back to racing Hollenbeck. He makes a little mistake, gets loose, and you guys get together. Man, that left front took one heck of a hit when you guys got together out of turn 1, I think it was.
Yep, it was coming out. So he went over the curb. It happens. He got on the throttle, got a little too excited, and spun the tires and came back. And nothing I could do. I ran side by side with him or right next to him for how many laps? I don't expect that, and it happens. Broke the left front. I could barely turn, which sucks because it would have been me and him racing for third all the way back. Whoever could save more and stay fast. We had it locked in. I mean, we were going to get third as long as he didn't run out, because I didn't run out of fuel, and we were far enough ahead of Moody that he wasn't going to catch us.
Yeah.
Without the damage, at least. And then obviously with the wreck and me running 3-4 seconds slower a lap, he could easily catch us.
Well,
and Acme got by too.
That was a ton of fun to watch, though. I mean, great racing on the track. Definitely a couple obstacles, but I mean, you've ran with these dirt guys for 4 weeks now. I mean, you have to see some improvement out there, and definitely probably some tougher battles than you expected out of some of these guys.
Well, I mean, Hollenbeck raced with us in City of Fulton, so again, I've been side by side with him for 2 years, 3 years now, with however many races he's done with us. Yeah. Everybody else, it's pretty good to see a lot of people out here doing stuff they're not comfortable with. Now they're going to throw me at Knoxville, so that's going to be even better. I'll look like they were at Vegas or or even here, I'm going to be blowing by them on the asphalt, and they're going to be watching me spin out on the dirt. So it'll give Hackney a good shot to pull away. I think we're tied in points right now. So Knoxville, if he gets a good finish, I think it's over.
Well, luckily for you, the Moody probably do some practice in the ARCA car with you for the dirt race.
Oh, fuck that. No, he won't. He's got to get the competitive advantage. Come on.
I don't think he's worried about you, even if he give you a little training. Not a dirt.
Nope.
I mean, not that I don't think you can be solid, but man, Moody is a different kind of talent. I mean, we've dealt with this with Robbie. We deal with it with Moody. I mean, these guys are just good wherever they go, and it's definitely interesting to watch. So, but great run for you here tonight. Give a shout out to friends, family, sponsors, and I'm going to go ahead and do the rundown for the results.
Well, I'll give a shout out to you for giving me an honorary interview, I guess. Like to shout out Cody Nevin. My asshole's a little sore still, but it'll be all right. I love the series. It's a lot of fun. Everybody that shows up week in, week out, the usuals here. Everybody supporting me on TikTok. I saw it. I enjoy it. And fuck Xbox.
Just so you know that my asshole still hurts a little bit. It's probably going to get clipped and put on the soundboard.
No, that's fine.
All right, buddy. I'll talk to you guys in a few. Let me go through the results.
Go see it.
All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and go through these results. That was a ton of fun, guys. I have nothing but fun with these guys. Some of these guys are like, thanks for doing this, going through all the cautions. You know what? These guys are dirt guys. We knew what to expect when we came into this one, and they put on a show, and they have not disappointed. It's going to be Cody Kinsey with the win here tonight. Asher in second, Landon Moody third, Keith Hackney fourth, Mark Thrash in fifth. Going to be Alexander Smith in that number 6 spot, Hunter Hollenbeck in seventh, Cody Nevin in the number 8 position. It's going to be Jory Nix in ninth, Brandon Gibbs in 10th, LJ Jason Parkers Jr. in the number 11 spot, Kevin Prettyman in 12th. Going to be Connor McGowan in that number 13 spot. Dalton DeRosa in 14th. Going to be Reeser in the number 15 position. Holder in 16th. King in 17th. Banks in 18th. Robert Andring in 19th. It's going to be Tony Basler in that number 20 spot. Shane Haas in 21st. Brandon Walker 22nd. And Johnny No Pants did not grit up here tonight. Guys, thanks for coming out. We can if you want to. It's up to you, Bentley. You just got to give me a minute. But thank you guys for coming out as always. Until next time.